Plenty of sunshine, exercise, and good food, John said. What do I feed him, John? Nothing at present. For now, he gets all he needs from his mama. What about grazing? Shouldn't I be putting him out to pasture? The only good pasture will do this colt is for exercising. Did you see how long his legs are? There's a reason for that. God didn't intend for a colt to be eating grass as soon as he was born. That's why their necks are so short, and their legs are so long. They can't get to the grass. In a month or so, he'll start to nibbling on his mama's hay. You let me know when that happens, and we'll fix you a creep feeder. What's a creep feeder? Mrs. Durham asked. John swept off his hat and fidgeted, as if being around women made him nervous. It's a bucket with bars over it that are spaced far enough apart so the baby can stick its nose in and eat but the mother can't. These old broodmares are a greedy bunch. They'll eat up every drop of food they can get to even their own babies. John turned to Katie. Run out to the truck and get me that bag on the seat. Katie hurried to do his bidding. She felt fortunate to have such an experienced trainer to learn from. Mr. Ellis often said that old John had forgotten more than most trainers would ever know. He was the reason that Willow Run Farm was doing so well. She couldn't have a better teacher. She was sure that together they would see King through to fame and fortune. She grabbed the bag from the truck and returned to the barn. Here it is. That's for you, Katie girl. Go on and open it. Katie peeked curiously into the sack. She smiled as she pulled a small halter and lead shank from the bag. Thanks, John. When can I start using it? The sooner the better. The way that Colt's been eating, he'll be bigger than you pretty soon. You'd better give him some manners before then, or you'll have problems. Now is the time to handle him, while he's still weak and having trouble with his legs. Once he's got those figured out, he's going to be a handful. You mark my words. Do you really think there's hope for this colt? Mrs. Durham asked the trainer. If they're alive, there's always hope, Mrs. This here colt's gotten off to a rough start in life, but I think he'll be just fine. John turned to Katie and winked. Just be sure you take him for several walks a day for the next week or so. After that, his legs should be strong enough that he'll start exercising himself. But how can I walk him if he's not halter broke? Katie asked, disheartened. The enormousness of the project she had taken on was finally sinking in. Snap a lead on Grey Dancer and walk her down the shed row. He'll follow his dam. Just don't overdo it these first few days. He's weak, and we don't need him getting sick. John unloaded the hay Mr. Ellis had sent for Grey Dancer, then left for Willow Run. Mrs. Durham returned to the house, and Katie was finally alone with her new colt. She hugged herself and laughed. She was staring at the future winner of the Portland Downs Futurity, the biggest stakes race for 2-year-olds in Oregon. And after that, maybe she'd point him toward the Portland Derby, or even the Kentucky Derby. Who knew how far this colt could go?